Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Samantha. This is The Budget Mum UK, and today I'm doing my first check-in using my brand new method, my new budget binder, and I'm going to do restuffing for my next week to see where we're up to, seeing if it all comes together, seeing how it all works. I've actually had a really good week in terms of I felt a bit more in control, even though like when you're doing the budgeting anyway, you do feel like you've got more control. But because I've now transferred everything from this one, where I put all my month, the whole month is now in this one, and I keep it at home. And then whenever I go out, I take the whole binder with me, and it's just so much easier. And yeah, and then I could just use each wallet as I go. It's been brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Look what I've made. I've got a couple of reveals for you of new things I'm using and coming up. But let me see where I put it. I'm back. I found it. I put it in the pile of all my orders to go out. It's not going out. Nobody's ordered this, so you're not having it yet because I haven't put it live, but it will be live hopefully by the end of today. If you've not seen them, well, no, you've not seen the trailers for the Barbie movie, I really want to go and see it. Really want to go and see it. It's a girl thing, whatever. Anyway, I thought this would be really cute, and you can get the different envelopes to come with it. So I've got like a pre-set one, my dream house. We've got my dream car, my dream life, all the things like, you know, my dream wardrobe, everything Barbie, Barbie style. If you want to get Barbie's dream life, you need this budget binder in your life. It's gonna be all over TikTok and Instagram as well, so keep your eye out for that. Totally loving it. I'm kind of like wondering how I can fit this into my own setup. Like, what can I use if I've got that many binders already? But yeah, loving it. If you're thinking of starting a Barbie lifestyle, this is the one. Barbie kind of style writing. You can put the logo on there, you can have it bigger, or you could just have whatever you want, but you get the idea. That's that. And there's a couple of other things I'm going to put into the video as I go through it and use them. Yeah, I've got lots of new things, lots of things. I've got lots of time coming up now with it being the summer holidays, so I'm gonna get stuck into this. Really are. I'm excited. Right, let's get into this video because I'm mindful it's already going to be a super long video because loads to get through, and I'm still figuring it out, and I'm going to figure it out with you guys as well. So yeah, let's check this out. So we're going to get straight into my budget planner and see what I've spent this week. Check what cash we've got in the binder, make sure it all matches up, and then I'm going to restuff for my brand new week. I won't be doing my new savings challenges restuffing on this video just because I don't want to keep it too long and too onerous. I'll explain more as I go through. Yeah, so let's just get stuck in and see what we've been doing this week. So if you've not been on before, then this is my prototype of my new ultimate budget planner. So I'm just using it just to save paper. Why waste something that I've got and it works perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm running up to the end of today, which was the 9th today, so I'm not sure when you'll get this video, but that's where we're running to. So it's actually 9 days. So because it's a 31 day month, I don't mind having a couple of extra days in there. I try and do it so if I've got the extra days, I'll put them at the beginning of the month. If I use my budget basically for the longest amount at the beginning, by the time I get to the end, I'm not going to run out of money. That's the plan. That's how I try to do it for me. So Saturday was, oh gosh, let me get some of these. I haven't had these out for a bit. Again, these are my no spend stickers, but these are misprinted ones. So again, using the stuff I've got. Why? There's no point in like wasting money, is there? It was a no spend day. And then on Sunday, I had to get some petrol. Oh, I've got to show you this in a second. You're gonna love it. Petrol, which was £45. I just put 45 in the tank. And then I had some groceries and they came to 47.24. On the Monday, it was a no spend day. I actually took Alex, I'm going to call it the slide shed because that's what he calls it. All I can think is it looks like a shed and there's a slide in it. It's actually the Wacky Warehouse, but I get one of those those monthly passes. He quite likes those. And top tip, if you do go to the Wacky Warehouse, by the way, over the summer holidays, instead of 4 weeks, you're getting 6 weeks for included. So you pay, I think it's £14 for and you can go as many times as you want over the month. For me, it is worth it. You know, when you just think it's raining or I've got nothing else to do, we just go up there. I mean, I can pull my computer out. I can get on with other little bits of jobs as well. So it's fab. And I keep saying this, and I've not done it yet. Like, you can use it at any Wacky Warehouse. So I keep planning on thinking, you know, if I go out somewhere, drive somewhere, I might try a different one. But he loves the one that we go to, the one local. So, and they're usually quite good with him. They often give him like little bags of Haribo and stuff like that. So he's like made up with that. It works for us. So yeah, next time I renew it, I think it's due something like the 19th maybe. I need to check it. It's later on. But yeah, I'll be getting it. Hopefully I'll be getting it the 6 weeks. The only thing that puts me off is because it's only 3. Yeah, so some of the big ones can get a little bit too rough for him sometimes. But we'll see. I still think it's worth it. Whatever. Right, Tuesday, Wednesday were no spend days. That's a good thing about being in work, isn't it? We don't spend any money. We went out on Thursday for Jessica's birthday meal, so I did spend, and that came to, it wasn't too bad in the end because Alex went to sleep, Holly couldn't make it, she had a drama rehearsal, and it came to $13.35, sorry. It was like $12.95 for the food that I had, which wasn't too bad in the end. I just got 2 starters because they were easier for me, and it was like 40p for lime and soda. Genius. And then tap water as well for free. So I should have just had tap water. It would save me a whole 40p. I keep tempted to do a video on the massive discrepancies of price of lime and soda in different places. You can go to some place and get it for like 40p. And then there's a restaurant near me that charges like £3.50. That's extortion. Anyway, I'm digressing. Right, so I did that. That was 13. And then took 20 out of my gifts. I had 10 in Jess's envelope, but I took another 10 out of, I put it in others, hopefully, just because I've been doing this for a while, but ultimately I'd like to sort of get a little bit more per person, as you like, if you like. That's another reason I've changed everything around. So all the money that I've got left from this week is going to start going into our savings challenges and hopefully taking those little bits away. Right, Friday. So Holly's school was on strike on Wednesday and Friday. Mine weren't. So I said, well, we'll spend some time together on the Friday. So the plan was to go to the cinema. I don't know if you've been affected by this, but I wanted to go and watch the new Little Mermaid. I sent Holly a message just saying, like, do you want to check the times? Where was I? I was working in the morning. I was working Friday morning. I forgot about that. I asked her to check the times for the cinema. And she couldn't find any. There's like, whatever, she says it's a technical issue. So I had a look, pulled it up, and next thing, it's gone into administration, which nobody was expecting, I don't think. So we didn't get to watch it. So we'd already planned to have this time. So I said, well, we'll go for lunch. So it came out of Holly's, even rather than going out of my eating out, because I hadn't planned to eat out, but I planned to spend time with Holly. So I did have, I think it was 20 quid in her to go to the cinema with. So we used it for eating out. So we just had that, and that came to $17.90. We just had 2, it was like a wraps and fries and things for $8.95 each. It was empty as well. I felt really bad for the place. I felt like we ought to have bought everything, and we even drank tap water, so we weren't the biggest customers, but there we go. And it was like right peak time, lunchtime, 1 o'clock. Yeah, so we spent $17.90 for that one. And then Saturday was a no spend day. I took Alex to the slide shed. I'm going to keep calling it slide shed. I took him to the didn't take him to the Wetherspoons. Goodness me. I took him to the Wacky Warehouse with his pass. So it was a no spend day. That's because I knew I was going out on Sunday. So Holly was working on Saturday. She's got 2 jobs now. She works 2 jobs. So we were going out to Blackpool because of where I drop her off, because it is an absolute nightmare for getting her there and back. It's on the way to Blackpool. So I said, well, we'll make the most of our Merlin passes as well. So if you didn't know, then we have the Merlin passes, which you can use for any of the Merlin attractions. And in Blackpool, we've got Madame Tussauds. We weren't going to go in Madame Tussauds today, but there's a Spider-Man on the top of Madame Tussauds, so he spotted it, and with it being his new latest thing, we had to go in there. That's all right, we could. It was free, it was included. And then in the tower and the sea life as well. So that's all included with the pass. We can go in as many times as we'd like, as often as we like for a whole year. Definitely worth the money. But I did nip to the supermarket this morning and grab some more bread and some milk and bits. £2.20 just to make us some sandwiches, save us some cash. Can't spell groceries. There we go. So that was my week. Check this out. I'm so in love with these. You can now get these highlighters on my store. But I put labels on them. How cool are these? And yeah, so all the different shades. Well, some of them are like slightly different in shade, as you can see. There's actually, I've got 4 more that haven't got any labels on. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 come in the pack. So you can get them without labels on, or you can get the labels separate. I can just print those out and you just apply them on yourself. I've got a really little video I've filmed of me putting these together, so it's really easy to do if you wanted to get them. But it just saves me, you know, when you're like, well, I always used to get mixed up with the colours and changing, swapping and changing every week or month or whatever. And I couldn't remember where I was up to. So, sorted. I just think they look really cool. Right, so let's have a look then. What have I got? Some eating out, definitely. So that's this one. In fact, I might as well jot it down here, just to remind me. Although I don't know. Do I need to? Do I need to do it? What would you suggest? Let's just put my pen now. Where did I put my pen? Why can I not see my pen? I'll put it up here. Do you know when you just have one of those days? It's been a long day today. It's not just you, it's me too. A bit of empathy for you. Eating out. Do we do any other? I'm not going to class that as eating out because it was out of Holly's envelope, so that's fine. Let's do Holly spends. Holly time. And petrol. Just love the little, like, nice pastel colours, aren't they? Groceries. Very similar to the petrol, but it is slightly darker, I can see. I was going to say, I definitely got some more groceries this morning. Let's do that one. Gifts. Do you know what? I've just realised I've not got a gifts one. It's a good job. I've got 4 other ones I can fix that with. Let me see. I'm going to go for... That's very similar. Very similar. They're all very similar. I think that's why I left these ones to one side, because they are very similar. But I'm going to go with this one. I don't seem to have as many of this type of colour. Ooh. I'll put that to one side to remind me to do that. And that's it. That's it. That was dead easy, wasn't it? Fab. Right. I'm going to check what money I've got. I'm going to pull it out and put it to one side to see what we've got left over. Pop this in here. Put 10 there so I don't lose it again. And then I'll restuff for the week ahead. So let's just switcheroo things around. I do love this. It's just been so handy. And it's just really easy then to see exactly what I've got and everything else. I like that. I can see that through the window. I can see it's really clearly labelled. I don't have to just keep taking a single wallet out. And this is just, so this is for my month. And then I just rejig it around. It's great. I love it. So this is going, oops, stay, thank you. This is going to go into my savings challenges. I'm excited to be able to do this. This is why I've set it up this way. This is why, like, I felt like I wasn't hitting enough of my savings challenges personally, because the way I'd organised it last time, and yeah, it was all going into my, what's it going into? Some of it was going in my penny saving challenge, which some of this will do still. But like the bigger stuff I wasn't hitting because I didn't have the money to do it. So we've got 20. What change we got? Right, let's see. 23, 24, 24, 31 we've got. I'm going to put that to one side, like I said, do a separate video, because if you're not into savings challenges, then you don't have to watch it. So it's all good. If you are, then you know you can come back and watch it. So we're going to look at the week ahead, so I know where to distribute the rest of my money. I also, this is where I kept going wrong as well. This is why I felt like I wasn't making as much progress as I would have liked. I'm filling in this, not this one, sorry. Actual. What did I actually spend? So my income for the week, 60, 50, 150. Right, okay, so my week one budget, I gave myself some, I just put wage, plus, so it's just all my money basically, 150. Let's see what I actually spent. So, just check my calendar. So, gifts goes on here as well. I've got money in there, you see. So I spent 20 in gifts. So eating out was $13.35. Holly, sorry if you can hear the rain, it's just suddenly started to lash it down. We are, if I can, I'll put a little video up. So when I came out to Brandon Tussauds, the heavens had opened. Holly, I had to send my dad to go and get Holly because we got kind of stuck on the M55. So, oh yeah, it was just horrendous. It was like sheets of rain. Apparently they didn't have it where I live here, but we've got it now. Yay. Petrol was 45, I remember that one. And groceries was 47. Oh, 24 plus 220. It's 49.44. Okay. Just getting used to doing it this way. I'm just getting used to it. Is there anything else I need to include? I might have to do like a closing. When I close down, I'll reflect back on some of this. Yeah, when I close down, I'll reflect back on it, and then it'll. I'm going to spend more time just getting it bob on and getting it right. So where are we up to? Yeah. So what did I actually spend? 4944 plus 45 plus 1335 plus 1790. So that's not right. What have I done there? 4944 plus 45 plus 1335 plus 1790. Oh, that's why. Should we try again? 4944 plus 450. There we go. Plus 1335 plus 1790 plus 20. So I actually spent 145.69. However, because that gifts one I hadn't accounted for, so yeah, I might just, I'm going to highlight that to remind myself, because I've spent it out of gifts, but it's because, oops, it's already got an amount in there. It's like a separate place, so I'm not going to include that. So 125.69, which would be right, sounds about right. for what I've just said I've got left over. So, right, let's look what I've got coming up. And then let's see what I need to put in places. Tomorrow I'm going to Deal or No Deal, right? So if you're not already onto this, there's a website called Applause Store. I'll link it down below in the comment section, Applause Store. And register, and it gives you shows that you can get tickets for. So I live right near Media City. So I knew Deal or No Deal was on there. I've applied for quite a few, Britain's Got Talent, those things, just to watch, be in the audience. It's a great free day out. It really is. And yeah, you get to be in the audience and behind the scenes. They also tell you how to apply to be on a TV show as well, by the way. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm going with my mum and my auntie. And my auntie Jill, she's already messaged me. And she's making cheese and onion sandwiches for us. So that's something to eat while we're in the queue waiting to go in. And then, yeah, we might get something to eat later on or afterwards because it can be quite a long day. I'll budget for something. I'll put it in eating out. We'll see. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, we're working. I'm not working on Friday. I'm working from home on Friday. And yeah, my friend's coming over in the evening. So I might need to get a bottle of wine in. I know she always brings a bottle of wine. So it's handy to have one in anyway. And that's it in groceries, obviously. So hopefully this will be quite a cheap week. So let me see. Time for me. Yeah, my bottle of wine will come out of time for me. So let's put 10 in there. Groceries, we'll do 60 again. We're doing all right with that. Petrol, I don't need any. I'm full now, so I can leave that one this week. Beauty, no plans. Eating out, yeah, I'll put 20 in there just in case I do eat out. Holly, no plans. She's got school all week. Same for Alex. So when it comes to his week, I'll put his money into there for that pass again. But yeah, Saturday, there's a fair on at the school, summer fair, but I don't know if we'll go. It's a bit of a drive over. Normally, when I'm driving with him during the time that it's on, he'll go to sleep in the car, so it might just defeat the object, to be honest. We'll see what mood he's in. In that case, I'll put 10 in his wallet just in case, and then yeah. So 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So there we go. We've got 100. I should have put that last week, shouldn't I? So 100. I'm gonna cash stuff that now. Don't think July, August. Yeah, I'm gonna stuff the gifts envelope with like money that I get left over and stuff. So like part of my cash stuffing. Right, let's get that going into the envelopes then. Right, so this is my binder for the week. I'm going to restuff this and taking it out of my budget for the month. So pull it out of this one. Pull it to there. 60. Oh gosh. We've got good job. I don't need petrol. It's empty. Genius that I am. Honestly, eating out. I'm gonna put. Oh gosh. Got 20. Let's take 20 out. Nothing out of Holly's and 10 out of Alex's. So, let's see how much I've got here for. Let's see how much I've got here then for cash stuffing. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, which is what my budget was for this week. Petrol doesn't need any money. Time for me is going to get 10. Eating out is going to get 20. Groceries, it's getting 60. Nothing in beauty and nothing in Holly. That just means there's 10 going into Alexander's. And that is us all ready for the week. And that is it. Right, I feel like, again, it's that control and that power thing. I'm excited. It sounds really sad, this, but I'm really excited for the days to pass by so I can see how much I've spent or not spent, and see, just have that track and that, yeah, that mindfulness of spending or not spending, as the case may be. The fact is that it's now in my spends A7, ready to go, and I think it must be like a psychological thing. So like, because I've got, we're putting there 10 for my time for me, I'll be thinking I don't want to spend all that because once it's gone, it's gone. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and then seeing the ones that are empty. Yeah, this is why it works. It is, it's all about planning, being ready. Right, have yourself an amazing day, and I will see you really, really soon. Bye.